Learning new information about that wild fraternity party up north last January.
3 University of Michigan students are charged, and the case is now part of a civil lawsuit to collect $200,000 in damages.
7 investigator Jim Kirchner joins us now with more on what he found out. Jim?
Ladies, you used the word disturbing at the beginning of the newscast. You might draw the same conclusion as we show you more pictures, more eyewitness accounts on video. Take a look. Dozens of pictures taken by state police and resort staff showing dozens of rooms and Treetop resort hallways trashed, holes in the walls, broken windows.
As we were in there looking at the window in the other room, I heard boom. I looked down the door, somebody threw a beer through the wall while we were standing there.
And it happened more than once, not just for this security guard, but others working the weekend of January 17th.
The guy even goes, we're in the other room. And they're all, cool. You know, right then and there, I thought, everybody's out of here. But like I said, I didn't have that pulse, so it was okay, you know, whatever, make a list, okay.
That's because Treetops management told its staff, as long as no one was injured and they were not burning the place down, don't stop the destruction. They stayed the second night, Saturday, after writing this check for $13,000 in damages from the first night. This is all part of the ongoing lawsuit between the resort and students. On the criminal side, the president and treasurer of Sigma Alpha Mu are charged with providing a place for underage kids to drink. And this student, Matthew Vlasic, we can show you for the first time, is the only one charged with a felony, malicious destruction of property, because he was the only one they could ID, busting out ceiling tile. Remember, the same frat was there before, caused damage, paid for it, police were not called, and they were invited back this year.
What kind of issues have you had with them in the past?
Just the same, disruptive, destroying stuff. I mean, it's like that every year when they come.
See, disturbing on both sides. Now, the prosecutor told me late this afternoon he is getting additional information and may charge more students next week. The 2 students charged with a misdemeanor are in court next Thursday. The 1 student charged with a felony is in court on June 17th.
And this has not been easy, Jim, for this prosecutor.
No, in fact, you know, it comes down to the 3 charged have lawyered up and clammed up. They haven't cooperated.
But even the other kids, right? Aren't you saying that the other kids, even if they were involved in this, no one is stepping forward and doing the right thing by kind of either telling on themselves or telling on others? They're all being quiet.
Point the fingers at their fellow students, and that's why the executive director of Sigma Alpha Mu in his 3-page report was critical of the students. He said they're hiding behind their parents and they're hiding behind the attorneys.
Well, they got away with it before and they came back and they believe they'll get away with it again.
We'll see. It's still playing out.
Thank you, Jim.
Well, it's